Shalom. Kahalal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakawadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of the GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers of in the word, in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, tabernacle of David, to the Aquat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,001 the hopeful elect of Israel. All right. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you as well. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another. Where'd it go? One city against another, one place against another, one people against another, one realm against another. I'm going to jump down and I'm going to jump down to 33. And when all the people hear his voice, Yahweh Shai's voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle. They have one against another. This is World War III, okay, is the point. We're talking about World War III. One shall undertake to fight against another. And during World War III, right before the war in heaven, which is going to be in the sky, all right, in the skies above, that's the heaven it's talking about, all right. World War III will be on and popping. Then in the middle, see where it says here, they'll leave the fight that they had? It says, every man shall in their own land, meaning their nationality, these different nations are fighting together, shall leave the battle they have one against another. The battle they have one against another is called World War III. They're going to stop fighting each other to fight against the one that came, right, from above. That's what's being said here. So anyway, here's the point. World War III. And I'm going to let the voice of reason here do his thing. I'm going to let him talk for a while and give a little update. I don't know what he's going to say, but one day ago, good enough. Take it away, Vor.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Well, welcome to the program today. We are continuing to cover the ongoing war between the Russian Federation and the Ukraine. We're also looking at some other events that are taking place around the world as we speak. Obviously, the war between the Russians and the Ukrainians continue. Overnight, the Russians, or within the last 24 hours, the Russians launched another series of ballistic, cruise missile, and kamikaze drone attacks against various targets across Ukraine. They have targeted a range of military bases and critical infrastructure designed to continue the ongoing war. And we anticipate that those attacks will continue, and we anticipate that probably every couple of days to every couple of weeks we will see larger and larger scale Russian missile attacks against Ukrainian forces. Now look, the French are continuing to talk about the possibility of deploying forces to western Ukraine in a train and assist type of mission. The Estonians are now giving the Ukrainians what is essentially 1% of its gross domestic product to the war effort, claiming that if the Ukrainians are defeated, then the Estonians will be next. And quite often you hear NATO supporters talking about that if the Ukrainian military were to collapse, then we would see a Russian military operation towards the west, meaning Poland, possibly the Baltic states, what have you. We here at Military and Foreign Affairs Network believe that is incredibly remote possibility. We think the idea that the Russians would launch a military invasion designed to take control of territory in Poland is zero, is absolute zero. Now, with what's going on in the world and a possible Russian military operation towards the Baltic states, I can't rule that out. I would say that is a more reasonable operation that the Russians could accomplish. I don't believe at this point, though, the Russians have the military capability of fighting the Western alliance on the soil of Poland.
Okay, there's his opinion. All right, and if you want to hear the rest of it, go to Military and Foreign Affairs Network, the Voice of Reason, Battlefield Earth, The Dark Age, one day ago. He's got plenty. He stays up, keeps, he does a pretty fair job. He gets opinionated, rants sometimes, and shows his ass, but you gotta get your information from somewhere anyway. Yeah, World War III. Let's get one more right here. Revelation 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. The third woe is World War III, right there in the Bible. All right, so with that, we hope the elect ratified you, brothers and few sisters. Shalom.